Son, and of the Holy Spirit. Amen.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Your Excellency, the Vice President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, His Excellency Senator Kashim Shettima GCON, okay, let's be seated, please. Thank you. Let's be seated. Our special guest today, His Excellency, the Vice President of Nigeria, His Excellency, Senator Kashim Shettima GCON. Let me welcome the chairman for today's occasion, Chief Emeka Anyaoku. I'd like to especially welcome the governor of the state, hardworking, dedicated, efficient, distinguished Senator Hope Uzodimma. Can we put a house together for him, ladies and gentlemen? Thank you. I'd like to welcome all the brother governors that are here. Let me especially welcome Her Excellency, Barrister Dr. Chioma Uzodimma, First Lady of Imo State. And I will use her as point of contact to welcome all the First Ladies that are here today. Let me welcome Her Excellency, Lady Chinyere Ihuoma Akamoro, PhD, Deputy Governor of the State, Right Honorable Chike Olengbe, Speaker, His Lordship Honorable Justice Ijeoma Agugua, the Acting Chief Judge of the State, members of the House of Assembly, all the local government chairmen. I'd like to welcome Chief Cosmos Iwu SSG, past governors that are here, our royal fathers, members of the diplomatic corps, and our royal fathers are many here within Imo and beyond Imo State. All over Nigeria, our royal fathers are really deeply welcome. Let me also welcome development partners that are here, the curators of our culture and heritage, Nollywood. I welcome all of you members of Nollywood that are here, invited guests, ladies and gentlemen. It is with pleasure that I welcome all of you to Imo at 50. Imo State, a state named after the Imo River, the river of beauty. This is the voice of the East. A state that flows with quiet power and elegance. She's grace, wrapped in Igbo pride, where women build, men honor, and ancestors whisper through the values and the waters of our time. Here, beauty and boldness cohabit like sisters. So it is with pride that I welcome all of you. Welcome to this historic gathering as we celebrate 50 years of Imo State. 50 years of identity, 50 years of resilience, 50 years of progress, 50 years of unyielding belief in tomorrow. Today, we do not mark the passage of time, we commemorate a journey defined by vision, sacrifice, and collective purpose. I welcome all of you. My name is Ebere Young. As we celebrate this journey from February 3rd, 1976 to date, where we already had 16 governors and military administrators, starting from Rear Admiral Ndubuisi Kanu, to the present governor, I celebrate you. I celebrate a state that has a promise of unity, a promise of opportunity, and a promise of progress driven by education, experience, and culture. But I'm not going to be alone here. I have wonderful people around me. Okay, Bakassi, a royal father, is here. Richmond Osuji is here. And Ife is also here. Let me welcome Okay Bakassi.
Thank you very much, my brother Ebere Young Acharike. I will lean on that protocol as already established for the sake of time. Like you rightly said, Ebere, today we celebrate the Golden Jubilee of Imo State, the Eastern Heartland. And like you rightly pointed out, from its creation on that third day in February of 1976, this state has been led by great men and Imolites. Like you rightly pointed out, from the era of military administrators to the era of the great Sam Mbakwe, who was nicknamed the Weeping Governor for always crying out about the plight of Imo people, to currently, under the careful watch of His Excellency Onwimo, Senator Hope Uzodimma, who has taken the state to another level. I passed through my village yesterday and I was impressed that the road that has not been touched since the creation of Imo State is currently ongoing. Your Excellency, my community, Ndimbi, say we appreciate you. God bless you for what you're doing. Your Excellency, the Vice President, thank you again for being a friend of Ndimo and being here today. Mr. Vice President, I want to let you know that whenever Imo people have been called upon, we have given our all for this great country. From the day that Sam Okparaji gave his life at the National Stadium, playing for the national team, to the day Choma Ajunwa gave Nigeria its first individual Olympic gold medal, till currently, when the Super Falcons coasted to victory in Africa, represented by 7 Imo indigenes, we have always served this great country. We are Imo people. Imo has given Nigeria some of its finest comedians, actors, musicians, filmmakers, writers, broadcasters, creatives, helping shape popular culture and telling our stories, the Nigerian story, with authenticity and brilliance. And I'm humbled to be one of those people. Beyond entertainment and sports, Your Excellency, Imo indigenes have distinguished themselves in academia. They've distinguished themselves in medicine, engineering, law, business, technology, public service, and the diaspora, holding leadership positions and earning global respect. Wherever you find an Imo person, you must find excellence, because that is what we represent. One of our clearest symbols, or the clearest symbols of the Imo spirit, is our unbreakable resilience. We are a people who do not wait to be rescued, but rise to build our own future. At 50, Imo State is not just marking years, it is celebrating a legacy that is built by determined men and women who believe in progress, hard work, and community. Your Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, I welcome you to Imo State once more, the Eastern Heartland. And in the true spirit of Ndibo, when we welcome our guests, we share communion, we break kola nuts. So at this point, to share communion with everyone here, permit me to invite our Secretary to the State Government, who is also the Chairman, Organizing Committee of this event. Please, a round of applause for Chief Cosmos Iwu as I invite him over for the traditional breaking of kola nut. Please, a round of applause one more time. Thank you.
Thank you, Okay Bakashi, my brother. Ndimo kweno! Ndimo kweno! Nigeria Kwezono. On behalf of His Excellency Senator Hope Uzodinma, I welcome all of us to the grand finale of marking and ending the week-long program of the celebration of the Golden Jubilee anniversary of the creation of Imo State. I want to thank His Excellency Senator Kashim Shettima, GCON, for finding time again to come to Imo State, his home state, his friendly state. He's our brother and our true friend. Your Excellency, you are welcome. Let me also, on behalf of His Excellency Senator Hope Uzodinma, welcome our national party chairman. And let me also use my own governor, the visionary governor of our time, the infrastructure governor of the year, Senator Hope Uzodinma, CON, GSSRS, to welcome all his brother governors that are here present. Let me welcome the members of National Assembly that are here present. Let me also welcome the chairman of this occasion, His Excellency Sir Emeka Anyoko, the Commonwealth Secretary of the Commonwealth Nation. Your Excellency, you are welcome. Let me also welcome distinguished Imo sons and daughters that are here present. Today, as I said earlier, marks the end of week-long activities marking the celebration of the Golden Jubilee anniversary of the creation of Imo State. I want to commend His Excellency for his bold and courageousness in fashioning up this idea. What we are celebrating today is not just Imo Golden Jubilee. It's to thank God for His grace so far. And also thank God for remarkable improvement in infrastructure and other spheres of human endeavors, especially since the creation of Imo State. And more importantly, since last 6 years, it has been great. When we look back, we have something to say, God, thank you so much. That's why we are here. And when you read the room, you see that the whole Imo people are here. That's why all of us are here, because we are celebrating His Excellency, the Governor, for this grace, for his effort in uplifting Imo State to this great level we are now. Let me also commend His Excellency for innovative ideas he has fashioned out. And Imo people are in support of him. The week-long activities in every stage, in every day, Imolans are gathered to support him. That's why they are here. And that shows they are happy, they are with him. Your Excellency, the Governor, as my brother Okebakasi said, our people have culture. The way we say our visitors, welcome. I will take the kola to you because the protocol is long. The dignitaries are many, so that I don't make mistake. I will hand it over to Your Excellency. You now present the kola formally. Thank you and welcome.
Thank you very much. Yes. Thank you very much, Chief Cosmos Iwu, Secretary to the State Government and Chairman Organizing Committee of today's great event. We are still on the traditional rites of kola nut. Like it's popularly said that kola nut, what we call oji in Igbo land, oji, O-J-I, omenala jikotari Igbo. That is how when we get together as brothers, we share communion, we trace genealogy, we trace seniority, and we celebrate culture. The kola nut has moved to the chairman of today's occasion, His Excellency Chief Emeka Anyoku, former Secretary General of the Commonwealth. He has received on behalf of all of us.
Your Excellency, Alhaji Kashim Shettima, the Vice President, representing the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria and Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces, President Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu, GCFR, and of course, the Vice President, GCON. Our tradition in Igbo land, as has been said, is to welcome our guests with the kola nut. And our host has presented us with the kola nut. And I am a little reluctant to break the kola nuts when some of our chiefs, our traditional rulers are here. Because from where I come, in Obusi, the Igwe of Obusi is the person who will break the kola nut wherever I am. But I would crave his indulgence because our host has entrusted me with this kola nut. I will crave the indulgence of Igwe Weka III to allow me to break this kola nut. And so, Ndibai, it is said that kola nut does not understand any other language. And so, I would say, Ndibai, yes, Ezibo, Ezindimo, Noeba, Obruna Bojak, Ege Bugalo, Ezindimo, Eka Owalai. So Nabul Kwaji.
Thank you, sir. Yes. The chairman has received kola nut on behalf of all of us, and as tradition demands, the kola nut will move to the highest ranking monarch In Imo State is Imo. The SSG moves the kola nut towards him, and surrounded by other monarchs from across the country, other royal fathers with their traditional and spiritual blessing. He will bless the kola nut as tradition demands, and will make progress.
Ugochi jere wata. Aga adaraga mma. Ana m ele ezi iwe ka. Kwanya na-ele ya na-ele m ana m ele ahụ na m ka esiri gbuo onye isi egbe hụkwanụ ka o siri ze mbọ. Obi ọfọ Ọnịcha. Obi ọfọ Obinugwu. Ọ sị na teka mara udo na ekekere n'ọfọ ka o si eje. Na nwanne ewewukwa na-ewo ngodo maka ọkọrị na nwanne ya na-eso maka onye anya nledo. Ihe ewe ọjọọ ebutara ihe niile nọ nga ndị eze anyị niile ndị eze mmammanụ. Ehuoru ufufu ehuoru anụ ngọlịngọ. This one don't hear English language, so you have to start learning it. Baba Yero, Adibayo, Your Majesty, my good in-law. You know, this one never hear foreign language, so you have to take it as you see it. Other of my traditional rulers, Aduku, ebe ibe m ga-akpọ lee ga-akpọ hapụ gị ibe ya unu ahụ na anyị ga-agbapụ ya ọsọ eze ahụ anyị niile aka anyị nọ n'ọjị a obikwa anyị ga-aga n'ihu anyị sọ bụ n'aha Jehova anyị ekelele epa nke igwe eze ndị eze ọgbara nkịta okwu dị n'ọnụ anyị ekelele ka o si wụrụ ikuben gọvanọ anyị wuo onye ga-anọ taa wuo onye o ruuru i celebrate Golden Jubilee Imo State, creation of Imo State. Ọwụ otu a ka Chukwu siri kwado ya na mbara awụ oke Chukwu gozichara nwoke a gozie ya n'ụzọ dị iche iche. Anyị na-ekele Chineke ka o si nye anyị such kind of traditional ruler. Anyị na ebe a taa such kind of His Excellency. Anyị si Chineke bịa duo ya chee ya n'ụzọ niile nke dị iche iche. Gozie ndị eze, gozie ndị niile bere ebe a taa. Ụkwụ anyị ji bịa ka anyị ga-eji alachi ya. Mkpapa ga-akpa anyị njọ a ga-ajụ anyị. Chukwu bịa duo chee ya na ile ka ọ na-emere anyị. Gozie ụmụnne ka ihe anyị bere ebe a ka ebe n'udo na ọṅụ gbasaa n'udo na ọṅụ site n'afa Nna na Nwa na Mmụọ Nsọ.
All right, thank you very much, His Royal Majesty, the Chairman, Southeast Council of Traditional Rulers, for blessing and breaking kola nut. And now that we have done that, yes, we are doing the abridged version today because time is not our friend. He's surrounded by royal fathers, like I said, and the kola nut is moving from one monarch to another. But while they're at it, permission to move ahead with the rest of the program. Time is not our friend, and my job is to make sure that time is well managed. Having paid respect to the Almighty Creator through opening prayer, having honored culture by way of breaking of kola nut, it is time to move on the program. And the next will be the chairman's opening remark. Your Excellencies, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, the chairman of today's event is no other than a man of great eloquence, an administrator par excellence, a man who led the Commonwealth, an Igbo son in whom we are well pleased, looking strong at a very ripe age, Please, a round of applause for His Excellency, Chief Emeka Anyako, GCON.
Your Excellency, Alhaji Kashim Shatima, GCON, the Vice President, representing himself, and the President and Commander-in-Chief of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, Asiwaju Ahmed Bola Tinubu, GCFR. Our host, the Governor of Imo State, Senator Hope Uzodimma, CON, Your Excellencies, the governors, serving governors who are here with us, Your Excellencies, the former governors of Imo State who are here, the acting Chief Judge of Imo State, our respected traditional rulers, especially those who are visiting us, the Etsunube, His Imperial Majesty, the Ooni of Ife, and the other visiting royalties from outside the Southeast Zone, and then our respected royalties of Southeast Zone, including especially the royalties of Imo State, the distinguished senators and honorable members of the National Assembly, and also the honorable members of Imo State Assembly. And then, of course, I could go on with a list of people to salute, but I hope you would allow me, for the sake of time, to stop at this point and say, ladies and gentlemen of the media, and ladies and gentlemen, my first words must be to thank our host, His Excellency Governor Hope Uzodimma, who has invited all of us to be here to join in the celebration of the Golden Jubilee of Imo State. When I arrived yesterday with one of the former governors of Imo State, General Ike Nwachukwu, at the airport, His Excellency Governor Hope Uzodimma asked us to come with him to the commissioning of the Orashi power plant. And so my first impression on arriving in Imo State this time was of how Governor Uzodimma has earned the sobriquet of infrastructure governor. But the sobriquet of infrastructure governor is an under definition, under description of Governor Hope Uzodimma, because he and his administration have impacted Imo State in a number of key sectors. For example, in the roads construction, in transportation, in finance, in agriculture, and in other key sectors of Imo State. His administration has clearly left and is leaving admirable legacy here in Imo State. And Imo State, under Hope Uzodimma, is making a significant contribution to the wider Nigeria's economic development and progress. My wish is that Nigeria should make similar progress in its political evolution. The similar progress should help us to arrest the current trend of decline in our national internal security, in national sense of unity, and in a host of other areas, including security. In my experience of how many countries in the 54 member nations of the Commonwealth, which I served for 34 years, is that national elections, constitute a fundamental basis of democracy. And so I was very disappointed to read a couple of days ago that our National Senate, in passing the electoral law, objected to electronic transmission of votes. I could not understand that, and my plea to them is that that decision should be reversed. But I must return to this concluding part of the celebration of Imo State's Jubilee. This grand finale promises a number of exciting events. It promises to have the formal launch of Imo State at 50 by His Excellency Governor Hope Uzodimma. and also promises to have special awards to Imo stars, both in the administration of the state and in the projection of the state as a very worthy part of Nigeria. And finally, I would say congratulations to His Excellency, Governor Hope Uzodimma, for leading Imo State to this enviable position in our country. And my prayer is that he would continue to do so in the coming years. I thank you very much.
Thank you very much, His Excellency Chief Emeka Anyaoku, GCON. Now, it may interest you to know, because I had that round of applause and I'm not satisfied. It may interest you to know that His Excellency turned 93 on the 18th of January this year. 93 years old. And he was able to walk up here, deliver his speech with handwritten notes. So it shows you not physical strength, but the clarity of his mind. And if you think that is something, please, another big round of applause. Another big round of applause. Thank you very much, Chief Emeka Anyaoku. We appreciate you, Chairman of today's event. Having said that, an anniversary celebration won't be complete without goodwill messages. So before we take a few goodwill messages, please, Your Excellencies, permit me to help us settle down with this wonderful performance from arguably one of the best groups in Nigeria. So please sit back, relax, ladies and gentlemen, as I present Loud Choir. Loud, the stage is all yours. Enjoy every moment of this presentation, and I promise you, you will love it. Let's go.
town. Taxi driver, I don't care if you marry taxi driver. I don't care. Okay. Hey, ladies and gentlemen.
Wonderful. Under kind of
To go around, so go make it dance when you hear the sound. Now you're happy all over town. So tell me the way down, way down. Girl, I know something you do not know. When I tell me that we should, really you promise I won't feel. Send me money back, I told you so, yeah. I'm a leader, I blood pressure. But I tell my Ashima, but I'll put us on attention. You must have loyalty, because you must survive my seed. This man is my sponsor. This man is my sponsor. All I wanna do. This man is my sponsor. All I wanna do. This man is my sponsor.
Ladies and gentlemen. Now, down. Gashiana Temiti. Very. I saw confusion. That confusion. Found promotion. Wanna see the yes, I'm end of discussion. Down. Gashiana Temiti. Very. I saw confusion. That confusion. Found promotion. Wanna see the yes, I'm end of discussion. Down. Gashiana Temiti. La. I saw confusion. La. Found promotion. La. Oh, I tell another person what's in the tell you. I was trying to tell the truth, I should be devil. I know they fall like I never close. I don't get time for the people waiting the rule for them. Giving this kind of one loss and I know they get you. On the top of people when I pull up on the penny. Why you say I see they hustle well. Bright like the money like it's only yellow. My penny, yeah. we show the money with the drum, bundle by bundle.
Ah, Benny, yeah. Cause when we show the money with the drum, bundle by bundle.
Oh, Benny, yeah. Cause when we show the money with the drum, bundle by bundle. Oh, Benny, yeah. Cause when we show the money with the drum, bundle by bundle. Joy is coming early in the morning.
Hey, loud with the vibe right now. One time. Loud with the vibe right now. 1, 2, 3.
Dance, okay. Make we dance, make you dance. Let the music in the play. Almost say you go dance. Charlie, make we dance. You go dance. You go dance. Charlie, make me dance. Make it dance. Let the music in the play. I'm up, say you go dance. Charlie, make me dance. You go dance. You go dance. How many times I go tell you this? Never the play to the land in the sea. Shama, I grab me the bed. I need to find every time we did it. I know your time, I don't get impatience. Come on. Charlie, make you dance.
Ay.
Let the music in the play. Charlie, make you dance. You go dance.
Let's go.
Dance.
Come on.
Charlie, make you dance.
Come on, body drop.
You go dance. Let the music in the play. Almost say you go dance. Charlie, make we dance. You go dance. You go dance.
Hey. Ladies and gentlemen. Now.
Sweet Fanta Diallo, I know we forget you, yeah. Epesina, buza, boy. If I speak English, you will walk. Cha, no walking. I know what is you will walk. I want to punish you. If you see my baby, you go shut up, oh. I'ma get too far. Oh, yeah, baby, like that, oh. Finish what from you. Oh, tomato. I can picture this one without you, my love. Oh, baby.
Loud.
Thank you so much. Nina, please, I'm with you. Okay, I want to. Nina, I can't do it at the time. I want to say other things. It was a short to buy Oliver and Bolo. Okay, you may give us any shot.
Hello, Chukwudi, go out of, give me another shot. So I don't
Hello? Hello? Give us any shot, I beg. Just cut off.
Thank you very much. It's so unfortunate. Sometimes you wonder if it's your village people walking with you. They've been doing everything they've been doing with the microphones. As soon as I got here, the mics decided to begin to act up. But then we're here. Let's put our hands together for them. It was such a wonderful performance. And that's just to tell you that whenever you come to Imo State, you're guaranteed to have the best of fun. So we just say relax. There's so much more to come. Your Excellencies, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, I am Ife Onyebule, and I work as the Director General of the Imo Broadcasting Corporation. Before we go into the goodwill messages, permit me to recognize some National Assembly members here. We have Honorable Jeremiah Umaru, member representing Akwanga, Nasarawa, Egon, Wamba Federal Constituency of Nasarawa State. We have Honorable Uchenna Ani Okonkwo, representing Idemili North, South Federal Constituency, Anambra State. There's also Honorable Obi Agocha, Ikwano Umuahia North and South. Ginger Onwusibe, Isialangwa North South Federal Constituency. There is Anayo Onwebu, Enugu Federal Constituency. Honorable Pastor Ojema Ojotu, Benue Federal, Upper Agatu Federal Constituency. We also have Honorable Nwabasi Joseph, Eza Federal Constituency. And not forgetting our own Senator Osita Izunaso, Imo West, Senator Ezenwa Onyeuchi, Imo East, and Senator Frank Ndubweze, Imo North. As we go on, some other recognitions will be done. But now I'd like to call on the Obi of Onitsha. We're going straight into the goodwill messages now. I would call on the Obi of Onitsha, Igwe Nnemeka Alfred Achebe, CFR MNI, the 21st Obi of Onitsha, as he opens for us today with the goodwill messages. Let's put our hands together for Igwe Nnemeka. I can't hear that. Let's put our hands together for him as he walks up to the stage. This way, sir.
The chairman of the occasion, Nani, His Excellency, Chief Emeka Anyoko, Adazie Obosi, His Excellency, the Vice President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, GCON, I greet you, sir. Our host, Onwa, Governor of Imo State, Chief Uzodimma, Ndi Igwe Ndi Eze, Bukonu, let me stand on established protocol. It's a great privilege for me to stand here to give a goodwill message to Imo State On the other hand, it's a bit of, well, I'm a little confused because I am part of Imo State. Why? Because in 1955, at the age of 14, myself and 29 other young ones like me arrived in Owerri to go to secondary school. And for 7 years, we had excellent formation, which has been the basis, the foundation for what I am in life today. So I remain eternally grateful to Owerri and to Imo State for the formation I received here. Along the way, as I grew, I have worked close to a few of the governors of Imo State. John Like Nwachukwu is a brother in more than one way, and we work closely. And I remember him saying that he always told his commissioners and permanent secretaries and everyone who worked for him that it depends on them to deliver. And if he has to go to jail, all of them will go to jail with him. That was that.
Hello.
Simon Bakwe,
Hello.
may God bless him.
Hello.
A great man,
Mic
very down to earth, and I learned a lot from him. And of course, Emeka Ihedioha, my son, who I met on arrival today. But fast forward to where we are today. Governor Hope Uzodimma is a man of many parts, but let me describe him in the simple way that he has taken Imo State to Nigeria and the world and brought Nigeria and the world to Imo State. I can't describe him better than that. He builds bridges all over the place. He makes friends. I don't know that he has, well, I'm close enough to him. He's never said any bad thing about anybody, even those who are politically opposed to him and those who may have other feelings about him. And I remember on his birthday that his predecessor in office, His Excellency Hakim, said that Hope Uzodimma has a forgiving heart. And you can't do that. So it is fortuitous that Imo State is marking its 50th anniversary as a state during his own time as governor. And the galaxy here represents Nigeria and beyond. Nigeria and beyond, cutting across all sectors, political, traditional, executive, judicial, everything. We're all here today. I think it's a mark of the governor himself and a mark of Imo State. On that note, I'll say hearty congratulations. The next 50 years will be greater. The people behind us, Hope Uzodimma, you've laid the foundation for people behind you to continue to build on Imo State. Imo State is a happy state. Imo State is a loving state. And I'm proud to be part of Imo State.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. The Obi of Onitsha. Abogidi. Excellencies, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, it's not an oversight. Please, before I invite the next monarch to give his goodwill message, permit me to just quickly recognize the CEO Atlas Oriental Petroleum, the very great Prince Ato Eze Ozibundu. You're recognized. We appreciate you. All right, without wasting time, permit me to invite the next goodwill message coming from our brothers in the Southwest, talking about the man who mans the position of great leadership in Yoruba land. Ladies and gentlemen, the Oni of Ife. Please, a big round of applause as His Royal Majesty, Kábíyèsí o, Ọba Adéyẹ Nítògúnwùsì, the Ooni of Ife. You're welcome, sir.
Your Excellency, the father of our great nation, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, ably represented here by the Vice President, one of the finest and most brilliant and one of the youngest politicians that we have in Nigeria. Please, I think he deserves a resounding round of applause. Your Excellency, so many governors that are here, but because of time, we want to thank you on behalf of the entire traditional institution of our dear country, and particularly our own very patron, Onwa, I call him Onwa the drummer, the unifier, the governor with a very unique leadership style, who is #1 citizen of Imo State, who has graciously brought all of us together here. And you can see the mix of what we call Nigeria today. If we look at the table, we're all seated with traditional rulers. That is who you are. That is what you stand for. You reach across every one of us from the southwestern Nigeria all the way to south-south, all the way to southeast, your domain, all the way to northeast, north central, and northwest. I think Onwa, the drummer, deserves a resounding round of applause. I'm not pleased with all of you here because this man we're talking about, who is the #1 citizen of Imo State, and also by providence, when you are the governor, Imo is 50 years old. Please, please, and please give Onwa a resounding round of applause. If you love him, please give him a standing ovation. While you are standing to honor him, give him a resounding round of applause. Do a little bit of exercise. Just say, Onwa, Onwa, Onwa. Thank you very much. Thank you so very much for the love you have shown him. On behalf of all of us, once again, thank you for what you're doing. Look at the way you rally around your other contemporary governors. It is very obvious. We have northern governors here. We have southern governors here. They are well seated and they are with you. And one thing that you have done that has pleased our heart so much is the way you have unified everybody in the state. All the past governors are seated with you, despite different political aspiration and class and all interest. You put that aside in the name of Imo, in the name of the great state. You put that aside and you unified everybody. Please give him another resounding round of applause for this. Thank you for all what you do. And on this note, we want to pray for Imo State. We want to pray for Nigeria. And we know that our country will continue to prosper in leaps and bounds. And God will continue to bless all the works of your hand. Thank you for what you are doing. Keep it up. God will continue to give you energy. 2 a.m. I call you, you pick my call. 3 a.m. you pick my call. I don't even know how you do it. Onwa, God bless you. God bless all the works of your hand, and God bless Imo State and Nigeria as a whole. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, the Oni of Ife. Your Excellencies, very distinguished ladies and gentlemen, acknowledge all the cabinet ministers who are here, of course, led by our very own Dr. Doris Aniete. Good afternoon and welcome to you. In the company of the Oni of Ife, he came alongside Dr. NX Azudele, OBGSC. One welcome to you. Your Excellencies, for our final Goodwill this afternoon, I'd like to welcome a brother governor of His Excellency. Himself being a progressive governor, he's here supporting one of the most progressive governors of Nigeria today. Please welcome His Excellency, Honorable Abiodun Abayomi Oyebanji, the Executive Governor of Ekiti State, for his own remarks.
Your Excellency, the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, Shiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu, GCFR, represented by His Excellency, the Vice President, Senator Kashim Shettima, GCON, the chairman of this occasion, the Golden Governor and the Governor of Imo State, who also doubles as the chairman of the Progressive Governors Forum. We are 29 in that forum. 29 governors, and Governor of Imo is our chairman. His Excellency Governor Hope Uzodimma and his beautiful wife. Colleagues governors, Governor Zulum of Borno State, Governor Ahmed Ododo of Kogi State, Governor Dr. Abu Kefas of Taraba State, former governors, members of the National Assembly, cabinet ministers, our royal fathers, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. On behalf of the 29 of us in the Progressive Governors Forum, we congratulate a man that the Vice President just today referred to as Governor General on the Golden Jubilee anniversary of Imo State. Governor Hope Uzodimma has become a reference point when it comes to service delivery, service to his people, inclusivity, and everything that is good. If not because many other states are celebrating 50 years today, many governors will have been here to honor him. In the Progressive Governors Forum, Governor Hope is a man that we respect and we revere. And that explains why some of us had to chef other states' function to be here today. And I listened to K. Bakassi when he was reeling out the contributions of Imo sons and daughters to national development in Nigeria. And the past 50 years has been good for Imo people. There's no doubt about that. And it's not a coincidence that Governor Hope Uzodimma is a governor at a time like this. Yesterday, I watched the unveiling of the Orasi Power Project. And I told myself, one of the major problems of every state is electricity. And for Governor Hope to have conquered that, he deserves a big round of applause. A lot of us have a lot to learn from that, because I know he said yesterday that he has enhanced generator economy in Imo State. And I congratulate Imo citizens for this. Because when there's regular supply of electricity, there'll be productivity. When there's productivity, there'll be value addition. When there's value additions, wealth will be created. So the next 50 years is going to be glorious for Imo people. I say congratulations. God bless you. My brother, how now?
Thank you very much, Your Excellency. Thank you very much, Your Excellency. Thank you so very much. These are all friends of Ndimo. All right, Your Excellencies, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, without wasting further time, please, at this point, I will encourage you to fix your eyes on any of the screens around you as we play you a short documentary. There are 3 screens at least I can see here. Please, your eyes on the screen as we play you this short documentary. Thank you very much. And please make sure you're not standing in anybody's way.
Sir Clement Plass and Sir Robert Stapledon presided, while premiers in the persons of Dr. Nnamdi Azikiwe and Dr. Michael Opara laid the early political foundations. With independence came indigenous authority in 1960. Sir Francis Akanu Ibiam served as the region's first Nigerian governor, ushering in a new chapter of self-governance. In January 1966, Lieutenant Colonel Chukwuemeka Odumegwu Ojukwu assumed office as military governor, an era soon overtaken by national upheaval.
The troops have reached their first objective.
The Civil War followed. The regional system dissolved. This land became part of the East Central State, with Owerri emerging as a strategic center towards the war's end. By 1970, the post-war years, Ukpabia Sika had been administrator for 3 years and was guiding recovery and reintegration toward reconstructuring. Then, on February 3, 1976, history shifted. East Central State was divided and was born. The state's early years followed Before borders were drawn, before communities were named, there was a people rooted in land, industry, and an unyielding sense of identity. What would become Imo State emerged from Nigeria's eastern region, shaped by colonial rule, tested by war, and refined by history. In the Eastern Region era, around the 1950s, leadership took many forms. Colonial governors such as Sir Clement Plass and Sir Robert Stapledon presided, while premiers in the persons of Dr. Nnamdi Azikiwe and Dr. Michael Opara laid the early political foundation. With independence came indigenous authority in 1960. Sir Francis Akanu Ibiam served as the region's first Nigerian governor, ushering in a new chapter of self-governance. In January 1966, Lieutenant Colonel Chukwuemeka Odumegwu Ojukwu assumed office as military governor, an era soon overtaken by national upheaval.
The troops have reached their first objective.
The Civil War followed. The regional system dissolved. This land became part of the East Central State, with Owerri emerging as a strategic center towards the war's end. By 1970, the post-war years, Ukpabia Sika had been administrator for 3 years and was guiding recovery and reintegration. Anthony Uchefu followed in 1975, steering the territory toward reconstructuring. Then, on February 3, 1976, history shifted. East Central State was divided and Imo State was born. The state's early years followed a familiar rhythm. Administrations came and went, progress moved, but at a cautious pace. The state's first military governors, Ndubisi Kanu Adekunle Lawal and Sunday Ajibade Adenihu, guided Imo from 1976 to 1979. In 1979, democracy arrived with the highly esteemed Sam Onunaka Mbakwe's reign. Under Sam Mbakwe, governance changed tone. Development became personal, innovation arrived early and often ahead of its time. Roads rose, institutions followed, public works took shape at a scale Imo had never seen before. Till this very day, many of his achievements remain standing. For Imo, Sam Onunaka Mbakwe became more than a governor. He became a benchmark for excellence and a guiding light into the bright future Imo State deserved. When his tenure ended in 1983, military rule returned in the form of Ike Nwachukwu, Alison Madueke, Amadi Ikweche, Anthony Ogugwo. A brief Third Republic followed under Ivan Enwerem in 1992. Then came another military chapter in James Aneke and Tanko Zuberu until democracy returned in 1999.
So help me God.
From the Fourth Republic onward, leadership passed through Achike Udenwa, Ikedio Hakim, Rocha Sokorocha, and Emeka Ihedioha, who was governor between 2019 and 2020. By 2020, Imo had come of age at 44, but not an inch of Desam Mbakwe's gigantic accomplishments had aged one bit. After all these years, a quiet question burned among those who knew or witnessed his era. Would Imo ever regain that innovative momentum again? The answer, of course, came in 2020.
The God of Imo State has spoken. Yes. This evening, distinguished Senator Uzodimma has finally been declared the elected governor of Imo State.
We dedicate the victory to Almighty God, and it is my hope that God will give me the wherewithal, the wisdom and knowledge to do that which He will take glory.
Governor Hope Odidika Uzodimma assumed office with a clear framework: reconstruction, rehabilitation, recovery. Roads appeared throughout Imo State, reconnecting cities, markets, and communities. A wherry stretched outward once again. Institutions rebuilt, public spaces restored, governance speaking the language of modern system incorporation and swift execution. Imo became the first state in Nigeria to establish a Ministry of Digital Economy, training a new generation and anchoring technology as lasting infrastructure. Revenue grew, debt fell, workers found stability, pensioners were remembered. Healthcare expanded beyond access and into capability. Education regained its footing, industry returned where it had once gone silent. Today, with Governor Hope Odidika Uzodimma at the helm, Imo is no longer standing still. It is planning ports, regulating.
Your Excellency, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, the applause is not enough for what this amazing leader has done for Imo State. Thank you very much. Your Excellencies, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, according to that documentary, the man has touched the lives of everybody. They all, Neo of Ife, captured it appropriately. He is the moon shining over his people and the entire nation. A classic case of a bridge builder and nation builder. So, Your Excellencies, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, let me invite the governor of the state, the man who reconstructs, rebuilds, and loves his people. At 50 years, it is so auspicious that he's the governor sitting down here. Please welcome His Excellency, Senator Hope Uzodimma, the governor of Imo State. Amazing.
Your Excellency, Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu, GCFR, the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, ably represented by His Excellency, the Vice President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, very distinguished Senator Kashim Chetima, GCON, the chairman of our great party, the largest political party in black and white Africa, Professor Natawe Goshwe Yewada, Your Excellency, the chairman of the occasion and former Secretary General of the Commonwealth, Chief Sir Emeka Anyoko, Your Excellency, my brother governors of Borno State,
Ekiti State, Kogi State, Taraba State, and Your Excellency, the wife of the Governor of Imo State, Barrister Mrs. Chioma Uzodimma, the Acting Chief Judge of Imo State, Justice Ijoma Ogugwa, the Speaker, Imo State House of Assembly, Right Honorable Chike Olemwe, very distinguished senators from the National Assembly and members of the House of Representatives, serving and non-serving, honorable members of Imo State House of Assembly, members of our great party working committee, honorable ministers of the Federation, former governors and deputy governors here present, my leaders, stakeholders, Your Royal Highnesses, Your Majesty, traditional rulers here gathered, members of the media, leaders of youth groups and women groups, organized private sector, ladies and gentlemen. I am really very, very overwhelmed with joy to address the good people of Imo State and our friends on this momentous occasion of the Golden Jubilee celebration of the creation of our dear state, Imo. I recall with nostalgia the mercurial atmosphere in the state on February 3rd, 1976, when the military government of General Murtala Mohammed announced the creation of the state. Then we practically had nothing. Owerri, that is the capital. But we were totally delirious because it was like the birth of a long-awaited freedom. We truly relished the joy. It has been 50 years of building upon hope, relying on the grace of God, the resilience of our people, and the promise of tomorrow. I give God all the glory that in these 50 years, He has proven Himself faithful, guiding our footsteps, marching with us in victory after victory, and sustaining us in our quest to establish a varied state of excellence with shared prosperity and determined hope for the future. We have certainly come a long way. When our founding fathers canvassed for the creation of Imo State before the Justice Ayo Irikefe panel, they cited contiguity among our people, similarities in language and culture, and above all, they cited our history, which like a thread bound us together. They were right that Imo State should be created. After 50 years, I dare say that Owerri has never looked more beautiful, and our hearts have never been more open. To our fellow citizens from every corner of this great federation, to the dignitaries who have traveled across borders to be with us here, and to every friend of the Eastern Heartland, I want to say on behalf of the government and people of Imo State, a big welcome. You are in the home of the hospitable. Your presence here today does more than honor of our invitation. It validates the enduring bond of brotherhood that defines the Nigerian spirit. As we celebrate our golden milestone, we do so with the warmth and open arms for which the people of Imo State are known across the world. Our journey as a state, as you know, began 50 years ago, precisely on February 3rd, 1976. That was when a new heartbeat began in the center of the old East Central State. That heartbeat has grown into an anthem of resilience. We gather at this grand finale to offer our profound thanks to the Almighty God. It is by His grace that we have navigated the turbulent waters of our early years to reach this golden shore of stability. Indeed, Imo has come of age. Those born in 1976 are now full-grown adults. The women among them are even becoming grandmothers, signifying substantial growth, both in age and accomplishments. It is true that some born that year have already died, but most are still alive, savoring the grace and mercy of God in this great state named after the famous Imo River. We have made significant progress, both as a people and a state, since 1976. But it is not yet Uhuru. We are not yet where we ought to be. But I have no doubt that we are on the right path in our journey of resilience, in our journey of courage, and abiding faith in God. For those of us who have walked this earth from 1976, the Jubilee generation, this moment is deeply personal. You arrived at the same time as our identity as the Imo people. To have lived through every administration and every communal triumph is a humbling opportunity to be a living witness to history. We have seen Owerri transform from a provincial town into a sophisticated metropolitan hub. We have seen our people tax themselves to build an airport. We have seen our villages light up and our children rise to lead global corporations. This history is not found in textbooks alone. It is etched into our very lives. What is the enduring trend that has kept us united? It is the indomitable Imo spirit, a blend of deep-rooted faith, restless industriousness, and an unbreakable commitment to our social ties. Whether it is the strength of our town unions or the Oyagalawanaya spirit, our identity is built on empathy. This bond is our greatest asset. As we look to the future, our primary duty is to preserve and deepen these ties, ensuring that our unity remains an immovable rock. Yet, we must be courageous enough to tell ourselves the hard truth, that our political journey has often fallen short of the excellence of our people. For too long, the shadow of divisive politics has threatened our cohesion. As we cross this golden threshold, I urge every political actor and stakeholder to embrace a higher sense of duty. The era of narrow interest must end with this jubilee. Let us resolve that in the new chapter, our politics will be a vehicle for development and a bridge for unity, putting the collective destiny of Imo people above individual ambition. This resolve is not born of wishful thinking. It is born of remembering how far we have come and recognizing how much further we can go if we remain united in our purpose. At 50, we should have grown enough to learn from our mistakes, giving us advantage of marching into the future with greater confidence. As Robert Frost reminds us, 50 years is like the afternoon, which knows what the morning never suspected. So with the advantage of the afternoon of our statehood, we should be able to learn from the mistakes of our morning never suspected. To understand where we are going, we must look back at where we began. On Saturday, 24th April 1976, our first military governor, the then Lieutenant Commander Goodwill in TVC Carlo, presented the very first budget of this infant state. It was a time of immense hope, but also immense neglect. At that time, our young state had a recurrent revenue of just 102.2 million naira. In that first year, our total budget was 259.4 million naira. Governor TVC Carlo spoke of numerous problems because of the neglect of the past. He spoke of a state where 74% of revenue came from federal statutory shares, and only 26% was derived internally, mainly through domestic borrowing. In 1976, we were dealing with the existential challenge of basic survival. The government was struggling to award contracts for 13 secondary schools. We were appropriating 1 million naira for a cement factory in Arochukwu and another 1 million naira for a brick factory in Okigwe. We were talking about a Feed the Nation campaign with 9.4 million naira for direct food production. Those were the days of small beginnings, a time when 2 million was a massive investment for rural electrification. We owe a debt of gratitude to that generation of pioneers who rolled up their sleeves to ensure this state did not fall in its cradle. To be fair, every administration that has presided over the affairs of Imo State since 1976 made one form of contribution or the other to the growth of the state. There is no doubt that in the last 50 years, we have recorded substantial progress in every sector, be it in health, in education, infrastructure, name it. So I want to say a big thank you to all those who came before me. You all added some value to Imo State project. Permit me to liken the story of the leaders of Imo State to the famous quotation of Julius Caesar. I came, I saw, and I conquered. After the Battle of Zela in 47 BC, a victorious Julius Caesar was reported to have said that he came, he saw, and he conquered. So borrowing from that, in respect of Imo State, after 50 years, while I can confirm that all of us who have governed Imo State since 1976, we came and that we saw, but I leave it to the verdict of history to determine who conquered or who did not. By the grace of God, we have weathered the storm. We have grown substantially from where Governor Kano managed a budget of 259 million to your government today that has a budget of economic breakthrough totaling 1,439 billion naira. Beyond the leap in numbers, it is also a quantum leap in ambition. At this juncture, permit me to pay special tribute to His Excellency, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu GCFR, whose audacious reforms have fundamentally transformed the physical landscape of our federation. It is his bold leadership that has made it possible for states to achieve the kind of quantum leap in financial resources upon which we can write home a good report on our 50-year sojourn. It is his vision that has empowered us to dare to dream big, to dream of energy sovereignty, to dream of a $1 trillion economy in the next 25 years. The reforms may be difficult, but they are necessary. The results are already evident. Nigeria, and indeed Imo State, is proud to call Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu our president. Thank you, Mr. President, for bringing innovation to bear in leadership. Consider our internal revenue. In 1976, the state's internally derived revenue stood at 26.6 million naira. Last year alone, through disciplined reforms and digitization of our systems, our internally generated revenue was beyond 63 billion naira, the highest in our history. In absolute terms, we have grown our internal capacity more than 1,600-fold. More importantly, we have built the administrative and technological infrastructure to sustain and expand this growth, moving from being a state that simply spends a budget to one that actively builds an economic foundation for the future. We are beginning to learn how to earn our own revenue first before spending our money. In 1976, the government was just awarding contracts for East First urban roads. Today, we have delivered over 130 solid roads in less than 6 years under this administration, including the iconic 46-kilometer Owerri-Umuahia carriageway, the Assumpta flyover, and the dualization of Owerri-Olu Road and Owerri-Okigwe roads. We have transformed the Sam Mbakwe International Cargo Airport into a facility capable of direct international flights, a feat that seemed impossible 50 years ago. From 24.5 million naira budgeted for health in 1976, when primary and secondary health care was a luxury and tertiary care was beyond the reach of most, we now have a comprehensive health insurance scheme. Our mothers deliver in these facilities, and the government pays. We cover the health premiums for our pregnant women, our pensioners, and our civil servants, with subsidized provision for 2.7 million Imo people. Today, we boast state-of-the-art general hospitals, a robust tertiary health sector, 4 NUC-approved universities, and a civil service that is not only being migrated to a paperless digital era, but also proudly enjoys today in Imo State the highest minimum wage and motivation of civil servants in the Federation. I want you, my dear Imo people, to recall that in 1976, 2 million naira was earmarked for rural electrification, a sum that reflected both the modesty of our resources and the magnitude of our darkness. Just yesterday, we commissioned the first phase of the Orache Power Project, which now supplies stable electricity to parts of Owerri. You can imagine how excited I was last night. I slept in government house, and through the night, up to this moment, there was no blackout. This means This means that Imo has officially begun its exit from the generator economy. The dream of our founders has not only been realized, but it has been surpassed. Yet our foresight extends beyond the immediate. Our 25-year strategic master plan, which we have put in motion last year, is a clear statement of our statesmanship and resolve. It is a roadmap designed to secure a $1 trillion economy for Imo people, positioning this state as the premier digital hub in Africa, anchoring our growth on the Urash Special Energy Free Trade Zone and the Imo Cargo Airport with global connectivity. This is a declaration of our intent. Our future wealth will not come from the ground, but from the minds of our people. Through our Skill Up Imo program, we have already trained and graduated over 65,000 youths in artificial intelligence, in robotics, and coding. By the time we reach our 75th anniversary, these digital natives will have turned the Eastern Heartland into a global tech corridor. This is the economic breakthrough we promised, and this is the legacy we are securing for our children. But let me speak about the next 50 years. As we celebrate this Golden Jubilee, we must also plant the seeds for our centenary. By 2076, Imo must be a fully industrialized knowledge economy, a place where innovation is our primary export, and where our universities rival anyone in the world. Imo must be a state where every child, regardless of your origin, has access to world-class education and healthcare. A state where our infrastructure, our roads, airports, and digital networks connect us seamlessly to global markets. A state where political leadership is measured by transformation and not by tenure. This is the Imo we are building, brick by digital brick, for the generations yet unborn. This past week has been a magnificent display of what it means to be from Imo. We designed these celebrations to engage three pillars of our humanity: our heart, our heads, and our hands. We engaged our hearts when we began with our solemn Thanksgiving service. We recognize that without the grace of the Almighty God, our labor is in vain. We surrendered our past and our future to the Creator. We engaged our heads through the high-stake Imo at 50 quiz competition. We engaged our hands during our cultural night and the sports fiesta. We celebrated our stars, our physical resilience, and the creative industry that makes us the heartbeat of Nollywood. Today, we bring these celebrations to a glorious climax. It is my joy to recognize that the winners of our quiz competition, your brilliance is insurance policy for our state's future. Furthermore, we shall confer the high honors of this jubilee upon our sons, our daughters, and our friends of Imo State. These are men and women who, through exceptional service, have proved themselves worthy of this historic recognition. My dear friends of Imo from across Nigeria who are being honored today, you are now part of our story, and our gates are forever open to you. But let me address a concern. Considering the number of people who have served the Imo State, it was a very difficult task to arrive at a short list. The truth is that not all who are qualified can be recognized at the same time. However, the benchmark was that all persons who have occupied the office of governor must be recognized because they have had the rare privilege of occupying that exalted position. Therefore, if you did not make the list this time, be rest assured that your moment will soon come. The Imo Star's honor is backed by law and will be bestowed on deserving Imo people and friends every decade henceforth. To conclude this historic celebration, it is now my distinct pleasure to unveil the Imo at 50 compendium. This volume is the full unvarnished story of Imo State from creation to present. It is the only document that contains all the information about our people, our data, and our milestones. It will be fully digitized for universal accessibility and will be domiciled in the Imo Hall of Fame, which will be built as a permanent exhibition center of our journey. As we lower the curtain on this golden jubilee, let us do so with our heads held high. We have moved from the valley of despair we found ourselves in years ago to the mountaintop of prosperity. We have celebrated our past. We are consolidating our present. And together, we are securing $1 trillion future. As George Orwell said, at 50, everyone has the face he deserves. I agree with him because at 50, Imo State truly has the face it deserves. The face is the face of shared prosperity, anchored on our 3R mantra of reconstruction, rehabilitation, and recovery. It is a face that is propelled by a passionate zeal to secure and industrialize Imo State, driven by a digital revolution and energy sovereignty. It is a face that is determined to be a major player in the unfolding global fourth industrial revolution. It is a face that is confidently looking up to $1 trillion economy for Imo State. That is the face my administration is bequeathing as an enduring legacy to the next generation of Imo leaders and our people. So let the world go forth from this ground today. The face of Imo at 50 is that of industrialization, digitalization, and energy sovereignty. It heralds a peaceful and prosperous era for the good of all our people and to the glory of God. Imo has come out of age. Imo has risen. Join me, my brothers and sisters, leaders and friends, siblings and foes, friends and well-wishers. Join hands with Imo State as we move into the next destination of a digitalized economy that will have provision of prosperity for all. God bless you all. God bless our beloved Imo State. And God bless the Federal Republic of Nigeria. As you go back, may God lead you back safely. Thank you for coming. And thank you very much indeed.
Thank you, Your Excellencies. Your Excellency, before you leave, I think we'll stay and unveil the compendium. I will just invite a few people to join you for that unveiling. It's only appropriate that I start with inviting His Excellency the Vice President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria to join. Please, the chairman of today's occasion to join us. All past governors and serving governors on that table to please join us. Her Excellency, our First Lady, and you and the Ambassador, Her Excellency, our former First Lady, please also join. Yes, I said all governors and past governors to please join us. I know that of Ekiti Ebonyi, they're here, so please, let's do the unveiling. Azibondo. Huh? Yeah, after this, yes. What? No control. Yes. I need to get them the microphone. After the unveiling, I expect that everybody here will have a cup in their hands. Okay.
It's a compendium of our history. Compendium. It's not a collection of our history.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we have come to the climax of this grand finale. And after the rousing speech by the governor of the state, we now have the chance to unveil the compendium which he described in his speech. And the compendium is the history of Imo State and its achievements from its foundation to today under the administration of Senator Hope Uzodimma. So may I now perhaps invite our distinguished Vice President to join me and the Governor in unveiling this compendium.
Ladies and gentlemen, the compendium has been unveiled. At this point, the VIP guests will go back to their seats so that we can continue with regular programming. And as the dignitaries gradually make their way back to their seats, let me recognize quickly Honorable Justice Chairman Wosi Heme, PhD, JSC, Justice of the Supreme Court, and her husband, High Chief Uzoma Wosi Heme, Lord Mayor of Unquaration Kingdom. We recognize you, we value you in Imo State. Professor Viola Omole, former Minister of Foreign Affairs, we recognize you. Yeah, at this point, we are going to take a musical interlude. Briefly, for the next 10 minutes, let me invite on stage one of Nigeria's finest as he comes on stage to entertain us so that we can settle back down before we carry on with the rest of the programming. Let me invite Mr. Flavor Nabania. Flavor in the building. The stage is yours.
Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, woo! Original Mr. Flavor Party dance on the dance floor. Aya! 1, 2. Okwa muna chimusaga. Okwa muna chimusaga nenuwa. Onine chukunya lumuka mujaga. Chioma me, okwa muna give for life. Ume. Ogono na risikenu. Okwa ya kanye na yo. No. Mayo ku. Wisdom and understanding. Okwa ya kanye na yo. Okwa jodolu wonyeta mo gabono. Akwa lele kamune penebe. Iju mo okwa muna chimusaga. Ijawele okwa. Imo State, are you ready? Let's go. I jebe. I naba. I jebe. I naba. Oku obika ichi ejano. Na. I jebe. Lele. Oh no. Aya. Nenu wasi adeno. Emali fe chiga bono. Amala zelele. Eye no lu ekosielu. Hey. Ema kwa kanyera ku egwu a. Che. Ijele nwa mama. Ena anu ke egwu nara. Yeliye. Imo State. Yeliye. Hey. Amala welele kanyi jeje. Yeliye. Munachimu ye. Oh no. Papa biano mi te mama. Hey mama oh. Mama lele. Ana mama. Hey. Oyole ma. Che. Ani jebe ye. Ani naba. Awele nyaka ni jeje. Emana munachi jeje yo. Imo State aina chiseje. Ifonye na luka nya jeli. Osikwe egwu ka mu jeli. Okwe egwu ka ni di alajabio. Ono. Hey! Ufodu na aswafia. Obuli ife faji elife. Eutimu Ufodu na esuwa. Obuli ife faji elife. Eutimu Shai. Ufodu mwani yelele. Obuli ife faji elife. Enanuka munefuwe. Some cats in a tuolu. Obuli ife faji elife. Aya. Umo wanye na tukusiolu. Hey, ogonido kaya. Enanumo eye. Everybody wants to hammer. Ineluwanya. Ufodu ni mefana woso nolo. Ewamo. Obuliti woko. Hey, oyolema, let's go. I jebe. I naba. I jebe. I naba. Say nani jebe. I naba. I jebe. Better now. Ijawele 2026. Wave your hands at the air if you believe me. Let's go. Are you ready now, ladies and gentlemen? One time. Hey. Money for never can never. Lele, Lele Makwebe, Bebe Makwebe, Yayi Jobole, the money for the Lele, Money for Yelena, Nashi Tomeleme. If you gonna do it, sing it. Hey! Ay, ay, ay. Hey! What time? You tell me one. As a man, that one room, one, you also. And I know also. One idea, one also. In a no camune. Go! Yo, go. Hey! Go be dancing. Yo, go. Yo, go. I wanna dance, yeah. I wanna dance, yeah. Hey! Don't make us here, man. Even you don't make us here, don't make us here, man. Who believe one don't make us here? Feel no one man don't make us here. Don't make us here, man. I quit a free for now. I quit a free for them. Obuali siaya. Hey, yo, go. Yo, go. I wanna dance, yeah. I wanna dance, yeah. Yo, go. Yo, go. I wanna dance, yeah. Fresh to the socks. And I so for no get it. You know what I mean? She for it, you take it. You know what I mean? I did really make good at it. You know what I mean? You were boy one time. You know what I'm saying? Okay, walk up for by you. One on the follow then. Back and one for your value. Right about now, ladies and gentlemen, Imo State at 50. If you're happy to be here and you're proud of this state, wave your hands wherever you are now. And I want to take you back, ladies and gentlemen, all the way. All the way, ladies and gentlemen. Aya. Aha. Respect to the legend. Aya. Hey! Cha, you must let to Bueno. Imo Sunday away. Imo State. Imo. God bless Imo State. Listen. I say God bless Imo State. God bless Imo State. Imo State at 50. Hey, on your fella. I say on your fella. On your fella. God bless someone. God bless someone. Hey! On why Imo State teach ya full song. If you love me, Imo State, say yeah, yeah. If you love hello, they say yeah, yeah. And if you love one, say yeah, yeah. And if you love Mr. Flavor, say yeah, yeah. One okay, pompo, pompo, porokoto, pompo, 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 porokoto, pompo, 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 porokoto, pompo. Osandi away, dio. Osandi away, dio. Imo State, Osandi away, dio. Osandi away, what to. Okay. Cha, Imo State, kwenu. Cha, Nigeria, kwenu. Okwanabania.
The emperor, the conqueror, the champion, the lion is here.
Hey! Are you ready now? Oya dike, nenu dike. Oya dike, nenu dike. Iye jamara dike ruenu, egwe chenjigo. Iye jamara dike ruenu, egwe tagarigo. Longa base, on a mecase, on a longa base, on a placase. Hey, the bouquet, yeah, why manaria, I shall look dike. Clear the road for Wusabi, step aside for the game changer. The champion, the lion is here. Zobu, making bad. The conqueror, the champion, the lion is here. Hey! Zobu, what time? Toya dike, nenu dike. Toya dike, nenu dike. Iye jamara dike ruedu. Egwe chenjigo ono, iye jamara dike ruenu, egwe tagarigo. Omalunga base, ona mekase. Omalunga base, ona fiakase. Egwe dike, iye dike. Why manaria, achalugo dike. Bring it on. Ladies and gentlemen, the emperor, the conqueror, the champion, the lion. Respect to the vice president. Respect to you, sir, His Excellency. And respect to Onwa, First Lady, respect to you. Royal Highness, respect to you all. And to the Emperor, the Conqueror, the Champion, I want us all to sing alongside. To the Emperor, the Conqueror, the Champion. Are you ready now? One time. Are you ready? Let's go, everybody. The Emperor, the Conqueror, the Champion, the Lion is here. Upon the Emperor, the Conqueror, the Champion, the Lion is here. Hey! Hey! The Emperor, the Conqueror, the Champion, the Lion is here. Thank you for having me. Thank you, and God bless you. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Flavor Nabania. Mr. Flavor, go nowhere. Stay and wait. Imo is celebrating today. Your Excellencies, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, while we set up, obviously, for the next VIP to speak, let me use this opportunity of us trying to settle down to quickly highlight that Imo State has the highest number of celebrities in Nollywood. And most of them are here today to support His Excellency. Seated in this audience, we have great actors like Kanayo Okogunjofo, Osita Iheme, the great musician African China, Empress Njama, his brother John Njama, Diane Chukwu, Francis Duru, Stephnara Okere, Richmond Osuji, Bethel Njoko, the one you call Senator Bennett Chinedu Daniel Sakapela, Buchi Franklin Chimezie Imo, Norma Babi. This is the hometown of people like Genevieve Naji and Rita Dominic. The list is endless. The list is endless. This is the home of entertainment. All right, just so you know, that is why they call Owerebe Ngwori. Yeah. Okay. I haven't said that. From the preparations on stage, it's obvious who's coming to speak next. To take today's event to the next level, Your Excellencies, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, permit me to invite to talk to us today the #2 citizen of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, His Excellency, a very good friend of Imo State who's been here severally to celebrate with Imo people. Let me invite His Excellency, the Vice President, Senator Kashim Shettima, GCON, as he comes forward today. Please, a big round of applause wherever you are. Appreciate His Excellency as he comes forward to talk to us. And after his speech, he will signal the commencement of the conferment, with the first conferment on His Excellency, our governor, and a posthumous conferment on the great Sam Mbakwe. Your Excellency, the Vice President, sir.
Your Excellencies, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, I flew into Owerri from Ilorin, Kwara State, where we went and condoled the government and people of Kwara State over the tragic massacre of over 75 Nigerians by terrorists in Kayama local government area of Kwara State. I kindly crave your indulgence. Let us rise for one and observe 1 minute silence in honor of the deceased.
Hello?
May the souls of the deceased rest in perfect peace. the chairman of the occasion, the elder statesman, Chief Emeka Nyauku, our host, the Governor General and Chairman of Progressive Governors Forum, my brother, my friend, Senator Hope Odidika Udodima, and his very beautiful wife, Barrister Chuma Udodima. My boss, the National Chairman of the APC, Professor Nentawe Koshwe Yelwada. Your Excellency, Governor of Kogi State, Ahmed Usman Ododo. Your Excellency, the Governor of Taraba State, Dr. Akbu Kepas. Your Excellency, the Governor of Ekiti State, Right Honorable Abiodun Abayomiwe Banji Baj. The Governor of Delta State, ably represented by the Deputy Governor, Monday John Ombebe. Our senators, members of the National Assembly, too numerous to mention, but I will single out the return of the Godfather, Adams Aliu Oshomole, and Senator Osita Izunaso, to appreciate and recognize all members, former and present members of the National Assembly present here. Members of the National Working Committee of our party, former governors, most especially the elder statesman, General Ike Nwachukwu, and my very good friend, Emeka. Excellency, it's very gracious of you to come and grace this occasion. We are most grateful. And I believe very soon you will join the progressive trend. My colleagues in the Federal Executive Council, too numerous to mention, our royal fathers present here, most especially the Oni of Ife, who is a bridge builder, who is crisscrossing the nooks and crannies of this country building bridges. Your Majesty, we are very proud of you. The Obi of Onisha is a son of Oweri, but the Esunupe is also another bridge builder who goes around the country building bridges of fraternity and friendship. The Speaker of the Imo State House of Assembly and members of the Imo State House of Assembly, the Secretary to the Imo State Government and members of the Imo State Executive Council, captains of industry, most especially the CEO of Atlas Petroleum, Chief Arthur Efe, senior government officials present here, members of the fourth estate of the Rim, honored guests, especially the creme de la creme of Nollywood, too numerous to mention, ladies and gentlemen. The beauty of every journey, as the saying goes, lies in the pause that allows us to look back. Reflection gives us the wisdom to see clearly what we have done right, what we must correct, and what we must carry forward. For Imo State, a day such as this is a moment of gratitude. Gratitude for 5 decades of contribution to the Nigerian project, and for producing generations of citizens whose influence has shaped our national life. I am honored to witness this historic milestone. And I bring with the goodwill of His Excellency Kola Ahmed Tinubu GCFR, and the gratitude of NG that recognizes the place of Imo in history. Permit me to begin by the words one of Imo's most unforgettable sons, Dr. Kingsley Ozumba Mbadwe, who once described a gathering such as this assembly of men of timber and caliber, caterpillars and juggernauts. There can be no more flamboyant or fitting tribute to the good people of India. Over the last 50 years, Imo's influence has traveled far beyond its borders. The state has consistently supplied Nigeria with leaders of vision, courage, and from the flamboyant command of language enriched Nigeria's political memory, to Sam Bakwe, the celebrated weeping governor, whose empathy and passion for development remain a subject of enduring historical study. Imo has never lacked men of timber and caliber, juggernauts and caterpillars. At the center of this golden jubilee stands a leader whose stewardship has given renewed meaning to governance in Imo State. His Excellency Governor Hope Odidika Uzodimma has distinguished himself as more than a custodian of the present. He has emerged as a game-changing revolutionary in Imo's modern political history. He's a leader who understands that governance is not theater, but duty. Under his watch, Imo has rediscovered the discipline of planning, the courage of reform, and the competence to re-enter the national conversation as a state prepared for relevance. He has chosen engagement over isolation, institutional strength over improvisation, and long-term stability over fleeting applause. This reflects the real balance of firmness and empathy, the resolve to take difficult decisions, and the wisdom to keep the people at the center of those decisions. Beyond politics, Imo has shaped Nigeria's intellectual and cultural imagination with uncommon depth. Long before the cameras and the spotlights, Imo gave Africa one of its most consequential literary pioneers, Chief Flora Mwapa, the mother of modern African literature. She was an African woman, a literary voice at a time when silence was expected of them, and she placed storytelling primarily on the global map. Her legacy endures in the confidence of today's writers, scholars, thinkers, who draw from Imo's deep wells of intellect and imagination. The tradition of scholarship and creativity runs through Imo's universities, its academics, its authors, and its artists, many of whom continue to define Nigeria's voice in classrooms, libraries, and public discourse across the world. Imo's cultural power is rooted in intellect, refined over decades and sustained by an enduring respect for learning. From a strong literary and intellectual foundation emerge actors, filmmakers, musicians, comedians, and broadcasters who have carried Nigerian stories across Africa and beyond. In Nollywood, daughters and sons of Imo, such as Genevieve Naji, Rita Dominic, and Kanayo O Kanayo, have embodied excellence, professionalism, and global appeal. In music, the legendary Onyeka Onwenu plays Nigerian sound on the world stage with grace, conviction. Beyond individual stars, Imo's comedians, performers, and creatives have become household names, shaping popular culture while reflecting the humor, resilience, and intelligence of their people. Yet Imo's story is not sustained by culture alone. It is sustained by work. Enterprise runs deep in this land. Agriculture has long formed the backbone of the economy, with the palm groves of Imo, including the historic Ada palm plantation, standing as symbols of agricultural heritage and resilience. Commerce has flourished alongside farming. From Unko Oji market to the international market in Olu, Imo traders have remained pacemakers and pace-setters in business, extending their networks far beyond state boundaries. Education has never been treated as an ornament in this part of the world, but as infrastructure. Institutions such as the Federal University of Technology, Owerri, Imo State University, Albany Koko College of Education, and the Federal Polytechnic, Nekede, have positioned Imo as an academic hub. It is often said education is Imo's greatest industry, and the evidence bears this out. Literacy rates remain among the highest in the nation, and graduates from Imo compete competently across every field. This educational strength has nurtured a growing ecosystem of technology and innovation. Young innovators from Owerri and its environs are building startups, contributing to ICT hubs, and playing meaningful roles in Nigeria's digital economy. Imo's skill, human capital, and tertiary institutions remain among its most strategic assets for long-term economic leadership. Imo's industrial potential is equally significant. The state is endowed with the highest quantum of gas deposit in this country. Over the years, investments in palm oil mills, cashew processing, and small-scale manufacturing is the foundation for industrial growth. Today, renewed emphasis on agro-processing, fabrication, renewable energy, mineral processing, tourism, hospitality, and the digital economy reflects a forward-looking industrial policy designed for shared prosperity and competitiveness. Your Excellencies, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, Imo is renowned not only for productivity, but for peace and hospitality. Owerri has emerged as a major hospitality center in eastern Nigeria, with one of the highest concentration of hotels and entertainment centers in the country. Its reputations as Owerri Ebenwori speaks to a deeper truth. Serenity here has been productive. Security has been an economic asset. Cultural festivals, music, comedy, and nightlife continue to draw visitors from across Nigeria, affirming that peace, when nurtured, yields prosperity. As we look to the next 50 years, this Golden Jubilee must serve as a launching pad. Unity must be renewed. Innovation, governance must remain humane and disciplined. Politics must return to service. We owe this, above all, to the next generation. And I assure you that you occupy a frontline seat at the national table and a top priority of His Excellency, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. And our head boy is right here, Governor Hope Uzodimma. Your Excellencies, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, allow me to return once more to the irrepressible K.O. Mbadiwe, who captured the spirit of transformation with characteristic flair when he said, when the comes to become, the unbecome must become. Indeed, Imo State has come to become with our partnership for the greater good. Happy 50th anniversary, Imo State. God bless Imo. God bless the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Dalulu. And I want to acknowledge Governor Okowa. Welcome to the club. And Governor Gabriel Suswam. Why are you, sir? Gabriel Suswam. Welcome to the club. Thank you. God bless us all.
Thank you very much, His Excellency, the Vice President. Please, I crave your indulgence, sir, to remain as we kickstart the confinement. Let me invite our Governor, distinguished Senator Hope Uzodimma, as we go into the confinement stage. Today, as we celebrate the Golden Jubilee, the Imo State government have decided to use the occasion of this great event to confer honors on well-deserving Imo sons. And the first among those will be the conferment of a Golden Star Governor of Imo State Award, GSGI. That's an award reserved for serving our former governors who extraordinarily distinguished themselves in the service of Imo State. And those who have qualified to receive that, first, His Excellency, the late, posthumously, the late Chief Sam Ononaka Mbakwe, who will be represented today by his son. Please, a round of applause as the son comes forward to stand and receive on behalf of the father. And after that, it will be conferred on His Excellency, our Governor. Please, Chief Mbakwe, can you please come forward to receive on behalf of your late father? And while we are waiting for him, we can go ahead because we don't want to waste the... Alex Mbakwe, please. Where are you, please? Can you come forward? Okay, he's coming. Please make way for him. Nda Sam Ononaka Mbakwe is a man, though God to be with our ancestors, a man after the heart of Imo people, for what he did for our state. The man who used his kindness, his person, to cry and plead on behalf of the good people of Imo State. It is befitting that today he's honored and here to receive on his behalf, posthumously, his son, Chief Alex Mbakwe, to be decorated by His Excellency, the Vice President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Please, as we do this presentation, let us be mindful that men of the press will cover it. Maybe everybody don't collect an award before, so it's just really can be difficult. Congratulations. Please, a round of applause, a round of applause. Congratulations. Chief Alex Mbakwe, please receive that on behalf of our beloved Sam Ononaka Mbakwe. After that, please, I would like to step forward. Imo, His Excellency, our governor, the next level governor, His Excellency, Distinguished Senator Hope Uzodimma, today being conferred with the Golden Star Governor of Imo State, GSGI, supported by his lovely and amiable wife, Her Excellency Barrister Choma Uzodimma. Congratulations. Yes. Mr. Vice President, if I will stretch this thing too far, I will plead that His Excellency, the Vice President, also help us confer on the past governors of Imo State who are here. The past governors of Imo State who are here, please, they are going to be receiving for their exceptional service and contribution to the growth and development of Imo State, the Grand Service Star of Imo State, GSSI. And on that list, we have His Excellency Major General Ike Omasandanwachukwu, retired, who is here present. Please come forward. His Excellency Rear Admiral Alison Madeke, retired, if he's here. His Excellency Commodore James Aneke, retired, if he's here. His Excellency Commodore Antonio Ogugwa. His Excellency Chief Achike Udenwa. His Excellency Chief Ikedio Hakim. Yeah, I just want them to be on standby so that we speed things up. His Excellency Senator Rocha Sanayo Korocha. His Excellency Right Honorable Emeka Ihedioha. Collecting now is His Excellency Major General Ike Omasandanwachukwu, retired. Congratulations, sir. Please, I want the other ones to be on standby as I read out the name. I see, in the absence of the other ones, please, His Excellency Chief Ikedio Hakim, accompanied by your lovely wife, Ambassador Choma Hakim, please come forward. Next there, I see His Excellency Right Honorable Emeka Ihedioha, please on standby. These are our past governors who have served this state, and we appreciate their contribution to the development of Imo State. Congratulations. Let's present the certificate. Okay. All right, they had to use a symbolic one. Now we present the authentic one. All right, congratulations. Let's do the real one for gentlemen of the press to catch that. All right, next, His Excellency Right Honorable Emeki Hedioha. Please, a round of applause as he comes forward. Yes, Grand Service Star of Imo State, for your wonderful service to our great state as Governor of Imo State and as a son in whom we are proud of. Thank you very much for your service. I did call out names earlier on. On that list, please, Honorable Justice Choma Egondu Nwosi Heme, PhD, JSC, please. Honorable Justice Choma Egondu Nwosi Heme, please. Madam, please, can you come forward? Our very revered Justice of the Supreme Court, accompanied by your wonderful husband. We salute you. We thank you for your courage and your service. His Eminence, Dr. Samuel Emeka Kanuche, JP, Prelate, Emeritus Methodist Church of Nigeria. On standby, His Grace, the Most Reverend Henry Chukudum Ndokoba, Primate Church of Nigeria, Anglican Communion. Thank you. Congratulations. A round of applause, please, for the highly revered Justice Choma Egondu Nwosi Heme, PhD, JSC. Yeah. His Eminence, if you're here quickly, if you're not here, we'll move on. Oh, His Eminence is here. His Eminence, Dr. Samuel Emeka Kanuche, JP, Prelate Emeritus Methodist Church of Nigeria. Congratulations for your service to this wonderful state. We appreciate you. And after that, His Grace, the Most Reverend Henry Chukudum Ndokoba, he is represented by my Lordship, and that's it. Yeah, please present for His Grace the Most Reverend Ndokoba, who is represented today. And after that, we can let the Vice President go and rest. We don't want to stress him too much. We can let, yes, yeah. Thank you very much, Mr. Vice President. We appreciate you. Thank you. Let's let you go back to your seat. His Excellency, the Governor of Imo State, will continue with other presentations after this time out. We have a list of posthumous awards yet to be presented and other honors that will be presented today. But His Excellency will take a break to attend to the Vice President. And when he comes back up here, we will continue with the presentations.
Don't be sad, understand. Everybody has a day when the sun stays away. Take heart in a new tomorrow. A little more love between makes for a brighter day. Never need worry, let one love
The Vice President will take his leave because of other pressing engagements. Our governor will see him off to the door and be back. Our governor will see him off to the door and be back to continue word presentations. So please, no need for anyone else to get up. His Excellency just wants to see him off to the door. And he will join us again so we can continue this presentation. You don't have to get up. It doesn't have to get rowdy. Please, just bear with us. Also want to recognize my darling Nollywood sister, Ann Jemanze. And of course, myself. Sometimes I forget I'm in Nollywood. Who is in charge of the sound in-house, please? No disruptions.
Keep us together, living in a world to struggle to stay alive. You never need word, no, let one love set you free.
International flight for happy. If you get it, you get it. What is it like if you know sweet? Casablanca, Toronto. Every form of Bono can you get it? Madagascar, Ibiza. Every form of pussy can you get it? Every form of pussy can you get it? Let's go. Alwana, Elie somewhere bougie. But your beat is for busy. Are you busier than the gym? Are you telling me you're busier than Zenko? Getting we get it in the load. Some are eager for this smell and a chopper.
All right, please, let's settle down. His Excellency is back in his seat.
Thank you very much. Once again, I say congratulations to His Excellency. Your Excellency, I invite you back on stage to kick off the presentation of other awards. What are their names?
Okay, hold on. He's here. I will help you. Yes, it's around. Do you have the certificate? Do you have the checks? The checks. Do you have it? Do you have it? Bring it. I'll bring it. Your Excellency, now that you're here, before we go back into the awards, we'd like to present checks to the winners of the quiz competition. Then we'll go into the awards. Just of note, out of the 2,313 participants who took part in the Imo State at 50 online quiz, 18 participants qualified as winners. And from this group, the following emerged as top 3. And those top 3 will be presented with their prizes by His Excellency this moment. It's of note to let you know that they have since received the cash value of the amount. What we are doing now is symbolic. And let me start from the second runner-up. Oguledo Che Dozie Patrick Coleman. In the second runner-up, if you hear your name quickly, no time to waste. If I miss you, you will go to the office to, okay, Oguledo is here. Congratulations. He emerged second runner-up in the Imo Quiz competition to mark the Golden Jubilee. Congratulations, Oguledo. Yes, take the handshake from His Excellency. You can step aside. The first runner-up, ladies and gentlemen, Ebubenna Clinton Amamefule. Ebubenna Clinton Amamefule. Please come forward. Congratulations, first runner-up, Imo State's Golden Jubilee Quiz, collecting the sum of 10 million and a golden handshake from His Excellency, the Governor of Imo State. Thank you very much, Onwa, for empowering Imo children and Imo youths. And ladies and gentlemen, the winner of the sum of 20 million naira, 20 million naira, and the winner of the Imo Golden Jubilee Quiz competition, Meto Emmanuel Okuchukwu. Meto Emmanuel Okuchukwu. Meto, congratulations. Meto, the way you're looking too serious. With the sharp. Congratulations, congratulations. We are proud of all of you. And that's it for the Imo quiz. Yeah. 3 of you, can you just go there for pictures? 3 of you line up for photograph. And after that, we'll go back. Ebere Yonga Charike, you can go back.
That's the Imo State of the future that respects heritage, excellence, and resilience. Congratulations to you people. So we'll go back to the awards. The bestowment of Imo State at 50 Golden Jubilee honor posthumous. I'd like to invite a representative of the family, His Excellency Rear Admiral Ndubisi Kanu, Grand Service Star of Imo State. Do we have somebody from the family of Rear Admiral Ndubisi Kanu? Please get ready. His Excellency Admiral Adekunle Lawal. Ndubisi Kanu? Okay, please. This is it. This is it. His Excellency Admiral Adekunle Lawal. Let somebody from the family step forward now. Okay. The next one is His Excellency Brigadier General Sunday Adenihu. Brigadier General Sunday Adenihu. His Excellency Commodore Amadi Ikweche. Amadi Ikweche from the family. Anybody? His Excellency Chief Evan Ewerem. His Excellency, okay, somebody's coming. Amadi Kweche? Okay, this is it. This is Amadi Kweche. This is Amadi Kweche. His Excellency Ivan Ewerem. Sorry. Yes. Next. Honorable Justice Chukwudifu Oputa. Honorable Justice Chukwudifu Oputa. Okay. But if we have Chief Emmanuel Iwanyao. Chief Emmanuel Iwanyao. Chief Emmanuel Iwanyao, anybody from the family, and Honorable Justice Ignatius Chukwudi, Pat Achalonu. That's it with you. It's His Excellency Commodore Anthony Goodwill. His Excellency Commodore Anthony Goodwill. Bring. Just pack them for me. His Excellency Commodore James Aneke, retired. Huh? Is that Okuko? Where is he here? Aneke, get ready. His Excellency Senator Rochas Anayo Okorocha. His Excellency Senator Rochas Anayo Okorocha. Aneke. His Excellency Chief Achike Udenwa. His Excellency Chief Achike Udenwa. Do we have more? No. His Excellency Colonel Tanko Zuberu. His Excellency Colonel Tanko Zuberu. All the awardees, please, if you are in the audience, can you come out and collect your certificates? All of you. Professor Michael J.C.H.Ero. Professor Michael J.C.H.Ero. Chief Leo Stan Eke. Chief Leo Stan Eke. Professor Maurice Iwu. Professor Maurice Iwu. Ambassador Kema Chikwe. Former minister, former ambassador, a woman leader of note, an amazing woman, a pride to Imo State. And she's here with her husband, Ambassador Kema Chikwe. Mr. Ernest Ebi, former Deputy Governor of the Central Bank of Nigeria, Mr. Ernest Ebi, MFR. Mr. Ernest Ebi. Dr. John Enyogasi. Huh? Okay, 2000. Okay, 2000. Okay. Mr. Ernest Ebi. Sir Mike Okiro. Sir Mike Okiro. Reverend Professor Emeka Roha. Sir Mike Okiro is here. Reverend Professor Emeka Roha. And then Dr. Walter Ofonagoro. Dr. Walter Ofonagoro. His Royal Highness Eze Godwin Osu. His Royal Highness Eze Godwin Osu. Huh?
Welcome back from the live telecast. We'll now continue with our regular programs. Stay tuned.
Welcome to TVC Town Square series.
Welcome to the third edition of the TVC News Town Square, our first Town Square of the year. And today, we confront a battle that defines our present and shapes our future, the war against drug abuse. Our theme, taking control of today, protecting the future. Join us on Saturday the 14th of February from 2 p.m. Chairman of the National Drug Law Enforcement Agency, retired Major General Buba Marwa, former member of the House of Representatives Shino Pella, and legendary music producer ID Kabasa will be joined by a live studio audience to ask and answer the hard questions and demand real solutions. With 1 out of 5 drug users suffering from drug-related disorder and over 15 million Nigerians involved in different forms of drug abuse, this is more than a conversation. It's a call to action. Saturday the 14th of February, studio goes live at 2 p.m. Welcome to the Town Square.
Meet Benga Oreshegun, a fearless voice and an advocate for the truth. He's bringing fresh energy and bold insights to journalists' hangout.
Get ready for deeper analysis and dynamic perspectives. Join me and Babajide Kolade Otitoju with other veteran journalists on Journalist Hangouts. Weekdays from 5 p.m. and on Sundays 1:30 p.m.
I write to request the kind approval of the National Assembly.
Behind every decision, every vote,
The ayes have it.
and every heated debate lies the heartbeat of democracy.
This matter is very, very important.
I therefore rule you out of order. Welcome to the place where it all unfolds. Every week, I take you inside the inner workings of the assembly, where laws are shaped, decisions are made, and the future of the nation is decided.
The ayes have it.
Join me, Tijesu Adeoye, and other seasoned experts, analysts, and lawmakers at the National Assembly as they uncover the real stories behind the headlines and offer unfiltered insight on the most pressing issues of the day. This is your front row seat to the heart of power. Watch the Hallowed Chambers every Saturday at 9 p.m. only on TVC News.
Good morning, Marina Station and all the passengers.
Efficient, it's comfortable.
This development will go a long way in reducing congestion and emission.
The trains are a long-term solution to Lagos traffic challenges.
This is where we take the final, decisions on policies, programs of government that will have to ensure that, the narration of Lagos as a PLC is taken very, very seriously.
This is a major pedestrian bridge linking Oyingo here to Apapa.